Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another Low Vision Spotlight game video. And today we are taking a look at a little game called Garfield Kart. So, if someone does not have a Nintendo Switch and does not have access to something like Mario Kart, um, what other? I know there's a whole bunch of other kart racers out there. And this is one of them. I forgot I had this in my wish list, but it's been in my wish list forever. And thank you to Max for a surprise gift purchase of this game. And so we were taking a look at the Steam version. And like I said, I like looking for alternatives to Mario Kart because like I love Mario Kart, but I also really like to see what other companies do with that type of formula. Um, and there's been a few, like I think I did one for Sonic. I did a video for Sonic All Stars Racing, which wasn't bad actually. This one, oh boy, I heard that it was okay, and so like I said, it was one of those things like, oh, it's cheap, I'll add it to my wish list. And thank you again for the gift purchase here. But yeah, what I found when I opened this is this is an interesting one. So I started without the game open here because when you start and you hit play, you get this little, I don't know if this is made in Unity or whatever, but you get this little screen. And a lot of games will have this where you can choose your resolution, you can change your graphic quality. And then what I found what was really interesting is you cannot actually change your control layout in the game. It literally tells you, hey, before you start the game, you can go in here. And there's an input tab um, where you can literally customize all of the controls for the game. But what's interesting about that is I find that's a little bit jank too because I don't know if it's a thing where because I thought about swapping a couple of controls, to be honest. And when I tried, it wouldn't let me swap them. And I wonder if it's just because, um, like the accelerate, it wanted to be an analog control, like a trigger. And then the power slide or the drift button, was a digital, and that's the way it labeled it. Um, and so it wouldn't let me do the swap. Or if it's just a matter of, oh, this is already mapped to something else, so we're not going to let you just change it. You have to find a way around that. So I found even the remapping to be a little bit jank, but let's go in here and I'll show you kind of why I think that is. So what I very quickly learned is this appears to be a mobile game that has been ported to PC. And once I started playing around in the interface here, it was pretty obvious why. Now, if you are on an iOS or mobile device like an iPhone, iPad, Android tablet, whatever, as long as the sensitivity and the touch controls were semi-decent, I could see this working out pretty well. And that explains why the tracks are actually so wide as well, because it's a little more forgiving. But what I found is, so I'm going to use my Xbox controller to play this game. However, the Xbox controller only seems to work while in a race. If you want to use any of the UI, you have to use the mouse. So like all these are little touch controls if you were on a touch screen. But we've got our play button, we've got our, I don't know what that is, probably a time trial or something. Not sure what that is. Oh, shopping cart thing. Settings, and then whatever that puzzle piece thing is. So yeah, it's very straightforward, very simple. But yeah, it's clearly a mobile port. Now the other thing that was really bizarre, it just keeps getting better, is the first time I went to play here, the main option that it gave you was it wanted you to go to driving school, so it'd go through the little tutorial, which was okay because I'm like, it'll be short. But I thought the game was broken because it would be like, oh, okay, it was this black screen, and it would just say like, oh, press this button on the keyboard or the controller. Nice black background, nice large words and controller buttons to show you. So that was fine. But I got partway through the tutorial and it was telling me how to do the drift, and I couldn't get it to work. I'm like, what is going on? And so when I launched the game for the first time, it was kind of in this borderless window mode, and there was a title bar across the top. What I found was that apparently the game was not displaying correctly, and the whole time that black background should have been displaying the city street. But when I maximized the window, then it just went, and then, the tutorial, there was supposed to be a game behind there, not just tutorial text. So I don't know why it wouldn't visually display correctly, unless I think I hit Alt Enter or Windows Up Arrow or one of the two to maximize it. And then it just popped in. I'm like, it wants me to it wants me to drift or power slide around this corner. And then I could see the track and go, now I know what you want me to do. And I completed it right away. But when it was just this black screen, I'm like, what in the heck is going on? So there's a little bit of jank to this game, to say the least. So I'm just going to do I won't even do a single race. Let's just do a Grand Prix, yes. And then we go to time trial. But let's just do a Grand Prix, and we'll just do the reverse cup. And again, all of this stuff I have to do via the mouse because the controller does not seem to work. We got a few people. We got our Garfield, we got John, we got Odie, and then a star thing. So again, it's very simple. And we'll just race. So now I can use no, I can't. So before each track, it gives you the little overview. You can watch the whole track and kind of see what the layout is. We're just going to click the arrow. I haven't figured out if there's a clear time to do like a boost start like in Mario Kart. Oh, for God's sake, ram into the wall. So right trigger is go, which is fine ordinarily. And then I hit the thing. A is drift, or you do like the little bunny hop / drift. And then I can do the little star thing here. This is kind of the equivalent of the Mario star. Got a little boost thing. There's things that are like the lightning. There are things that are, that almost seemed like the blue shell type of explosion. So it's very, and then I went right in between them. Awesome. So we'll try to catch back up here. I don't know, that jumping one, I don't like that one. I haven't really found a good use for it yet, and I'm probably gonna lose. So the reason I wanted to adjust the controls in this is I'm so used to using like the trigger or a bumper to do a drift, and then using like an A button to accelerate. I'm like, I wonder if that would be easier. But like I said, I couldn't get I missed that other arrow again. Too busy talking. Damn it, I hit the thing. Oh well. Well, I don't think we're gonna get first, you guys, but... And come to think of it, I don't... Oh, really? I thought I was far enough away from that. Boo. Okay, at least I can hit. Okay, let's hit this. Well, I didn't get first, but I didn't get last at the very least. when I played this before, I usually get first on this race and then I just suck on the rest of them. So again, now we're back to using the mouse. I have to go ahead and click in the lower right here to do all the UI stuff. Alright, next race. But yeah, I don't even think that there are speeds or anything. Like, you know, you get the 50, 100, 150 cc. This is very basic. But what I will say, I mean, I don't even know what this is, like $5 tops. Normally priced. So, you know, I've played other kart racers, especially I've played a couple other mobile kart racers, and they're horrible. Okay, I couldn't get that drift to work. I gotta admit, this music here is kind of cool for the desert track. Kind of got your Middle Eastern kind of vibe going. Alright, let's see if we can do some catching up here. Ah! Oh my god, I couldn't... There seems to be a delay in the controls, too. Like, I feel like I should be able to... What the heck? Oh yeah, there's like this weird teleport power that you can get, where it seems like you swap with somebody. That one's kind of a neat power-up that I haven't seen before. Alright, now let's see if I can do the last lap halfway decent here. Oh, that's not going to do good, I bet. What? What did I hit? Well, we're going to lose this one because I just went by the last power-ups. Yeah, this isn't going well. Oh, what place did I even get there? I might have been able to squeak out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go to our next track here. So, you know, like I said, if you have this on a mobile device, or if you know, maybe you got like a Steam Deck or something, and you're looking for a Mario Kart alternative because your system does not have Mario Kart, there are more than likely better options than this. But, you know, again, if your kid is, especially if maybe they're a fan of Garfield or something, for a basic game and for as cheap as it is, really, guys, for as cheap as it is, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, but I would not call this a good game. Like, after I record this video, I probably won't be playing it anymore. It's, you know, like I said, I heard that it was supposed to be a decent... I don't remember where I heard, if I heard it on Twitter or some other YouTube video talking about Mario Kart clones. You know, I heard that, oh, hey, here's some decent Mario Kart alternatives. And this one, on a basic level, sure. But, again, would I call it great? No. And you notice even how wide the tracks are. And I feel like I'm just playing really distractedly here. I'm not even making a good case for this, but like, the tracks are really wide because on a mobile game, especially if you don't have your, you know, really, oh, crazy, you don't have your really exact analog stick controls. So they kind of, I've seen other racing games do this where they accommodate that by giving you a wider track to compensate for, like, oh, your controls are not as sensitive. so we'll give you a little bit of an edge on the track. This weird farm music with the critters, it's just, oh, this song drives me nuts. I gotta admit, not a fan of this song really at all. Oh, geez, okay. Oh, okay, I got my little teleport now. Okay, oh, let's do that. And not get hit by it, hopefully. Okay, we got some coins we're gonna buy unlock stuff later. But, oh my god, I should have power slid and I didn't. Music is so dumb. But, you know, again, for little kids, you know, I'm looking at this as a over 40 individual. You know, but if you're... I mean, I like Garfield back in the day, you know. I like the Garfield cartoon, but I like Garfield. I did not like the End Friends. You know, you had the barnyard animals. I hated those. I never liked those. Kind of the same with Heathcliff. They had the Heathcliff ones, which again was a Garfield knockoff, which I still kind of liked Heathcliff. And I don't like that jump. But then the junkyard animals, I hated those. I did not like those at all, the junkyard animal sections. So yeah, I mean, Garfield, Heathcliff, didn't mind those. I got a kick out of those when I was a kid, but I never liked how they had, oh, well, we got to shoehorn in a whole bunch of other useless crap. Didn't like that. Well, that track didn't go super well. I don't even know if I'm going to make the top 3. Probably not. I don't remember if we have 1 or 2 more. Oh, yeah, I got to hit the thing again. I wonder, like, actually on a Steam Deck, I wonder, oh, yeah, because it's got a touch screen. So I could probably use either this touch screen or the touch pad to do the mouse. So I think this would work on a Steam Deck. Which, by the way, I just got my Steam Deck OLED the other day. I'm going to do a video for that here in the near future. And I've been playing a few games on it. Oh man, the screen on that thing is mwah. Oh god, it's so good. Freaking OLED. And it's like, it's so bright and really clear. So like if you really want that high color intensity, the contrast with the deep blacks, ooh, it's a good one. I just wish it had some accessibility features, but it really ticks me off that Valve does not seem to want to include accessibility. And I did, just for the heck of it, because, you know, he's so vocal about having his name out there. Like, hey, you want to contact me about something? Whatever. I emailed Gabe Newell, gaben@valve.com, or I think, is it Valve or Valve Software? I'd have to look again. But, yeah, it's really frustrating because as good as, like, Steam is a great client and an awesome service. I mean, I've got gazillions of games on this platform, and I really, really wish that, especially with these mobile PCs becoming a thing, Windows, Linux, and whatever, I really wish that it would be more accessible to people, because it's a great form factor. But I gotta say, the city track is not bad. Like, even the music's kind of got this jazzy, whoa, what's going on there? I like this way better than that weird farm crap that we had last track. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, hit that guy, hit him. No, go, 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 go. I want to actually do well in one of these tracks. See if I can actually get first in one. Oh, I don't like that jump. I mean, sure, if we're going over some shortcuts or something. Oh, man, and then I hit the guy. I could have passed him, and then I missed the power-ups. Awesome. Oh, you punk. Right at the end, I was doing super well, and now I'm going to get robbed again. Well, okay. Yay! Okay, I guess that was the last one. And I should have probably ranked... Ah! Yay! I actually made a podium. Looks like I got second. Which is better than I did before, so you know what? We'll take it. And let me just see. I don't know if I'm going to do the full thing, but since we're here, let's see if I do... Oh. Okay, you gotta unlock these via coins. Okay, well. Apparently I owned enough. So let's just see what a track or two are like here. Because again, this is not something that I foresee myself playing a ton. On a basic level, it's fine. I mean, it's not broken. There is, like I said, there's a little bit of lag to the controls, I think. There's some jankiness because they just said, oh yeah, let's take this mobile game and slap it onto the PC somehow. Like I said, you can't even adjust the controls in game. It tells you, yeah, go to the thing outside of the game and do it that way. It's like, oh boy. So they just put some sort of wrapper on this thing and said, good enough. And to be fair, I've seen a couple other ports that are just as messy for other types of games. So this, whoa. This track, would you stop it? Parts of this track, it seems, so this isn't too bad. But, some of it is like, oh, what's track and what's just, like at the beginning there. Okay. And there's not really much voice acting, there's just a few voice clips. Half the time Garfield sounds like he's a dog, because he does this or whatever, like he's a cat or a dog or something. Yeah, it's a very bare bones game. If you're looking for a Mario Kart alternative, like I said, Sonic All-Stars Racing, Sonic and Team All-Stars Racing, the sequel. There's Crash Nitro Kart, which I heard is pretty hard, but I want to pick that up one of these days. I think it's called Crash Nitro Kart. That's the Crash Bandicoot. Really? That's the Crash Bandicoot mascot thing. That was a deal since the original PlayStation, if I recall correctly. So there are some other mascot alternatives. There's a Nickelodeon Kart, which actually I did just pick up I heard the first couple were kind of bad and they were just really felt like cash-ins. But Nickelodeon Kart, or whatever it's called, 3, the third one, I literally just picked up on the Steam sale because it was heavily discounted. And that one is supposed to actually be quite good. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of knowledge about modern Nickelodeon. I watched Nickelodeon way back when I was a kid, when we had the good stuff like You Can't Do That on Television, Double Dare, Nick Arcade, stuff like that. But they do have, and the reason I would play it is my characters that I would play as some of the Ninja Turtle characters from the more modern Ninja Turtles stuff. So yeah, Ninja Turtles, I'd play as that. And again, I'm not really paying much attention, so I'm doing just horrible. I was hoping I could get like a shortcut or something here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way. It does account for that. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, there's just this, like... When I hit a button, it feels like it takes a second for it to even respond. Yeah. It's not it's not broken, but it's not really great either. I'm not going to play through this whole circuit. I just wanted to see like what kind of other tracks, or like if if there'd be like, oh, the tracks got narrower or something. So, it's an okay game. Um, and it's worth, it's like, oh, you want to play around with it or whatever, get some easy achievements, or you want to get something cheap for your kid to play something to occupy their time for a little bit. You could do worse, but honestly, is this a game that I'm really going to play probably ever again? No, probably not. Thanks again to Max, though. Like I said, this was in my wish list, so it's not his fault that this game is kind of, it's not his fault, because it was on my wish list too. But yeah, that is Garfield Kart. It is on PC. I don't know if they brought it to other consoles as well, but at the very least, I know it's on PC, and I'm pretty darn sure it's on mobile. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at bgfh79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on the YouTubes. So until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.